कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। When we don't know our strong point, then we work on our weak point. Instead of strengthening our strong point, we strengthen our weak point. What is the strength of a Jeev? He does not understand. And as he goes through his life, he strengthens his weak point. We feel strength of a person is his house, family, money, qualification. To a certain extent, I agree, yes, but not in the long run. There is a certain strength that you get from family, from money. But when it comes to running a long race, these things slowly don't go and quieten your mind and give you the sense of security. And therefore, yesterday you saw that when Bhagavan Krishna returned to Dwarkadish, and there everybody said, "You are my father, you are my mother, you are my guru." There is a big thing we should take away from that particular chapter. I feel the strongest point of anybody, of a Jeev, is his ability to love Ishvar. You may feel why I am saying like that. Because you are strong or weak depending on whom you are related to. If you strongly identify with any weak person, you are a weak person. Weakness of a person is directly proportional to with whom is somebody weak whom you identify, not you live with. Living with is one thing. But when I identify with the sorrows and joy and get overpowered, then I am a weak person. What is the weakness of a person? Three things. Either he has kam, krodh, abhiman, etc. Na viruto duscharitat. He has kam, krodh, ahankar. These are the one weakness, not three. This is combined in one. Mentally he is troubled by himself, in short. Nobody troubles him. He himself manufactures trouble. This is one weakness. Second weakness is he doesn't have faith in God. He doesn't have any altar where he can recline and rest inside the mind. When he is faced by dire circumstances, he has no place where he can rush inside and say, "Oh, it's a cozy place." Faith means a cozy place in your heart where even if the whole house is on fire, there is a nice room which is air conditioned and somebody is holding you from all sides. Govindayu parirambita, like Prahlad ji. Prahlad ji always felt that Bhagavan Krishna, I am seated in the lap of Bhagavan Krishna. Not seated, he is holding like this. And I told you, while holding, face of Prahlad was not that side. It was towards the Lord. Okay? This is you have very nice center in your heart. Okay, everything is working, not working outside, I'm going inside now. He disturbed my mind, okay, let me go and sit inside. And you can say that, somebody is there for me and he will settle it. There is no logic where things will be okay. Therefore, faith is required. There is some bigger in my life and I have no concern. Weakness of a person I'm talking about. But he doesn't have that place inside. He has not made that cozy lap of Lord inside. Either he can sit, either he can put his feet, or put his head at his feet. Somewhere he can go and rest. There is no inner resting place. He is searching for outer resting place, and world is not a resting place. It is a resting place. It is a tiring place. Any issue, if you think, you will get that tired. Any person you think, you will be tired. Any work you do, of course, you will be tired. If you relax too much, you will be tired of relaxation. If you be on the bed for a long time, even when the sleep breaks, when you get up after, you will have a headache. Many of you must be experiencing. So supposing your quota of sleep is over, and still out of laziness, I am lying down on the bed. Half sleep, half awake, you will see only dreams. And then you will cease, and then you will get up, nobody will give you a rest that you want. This is the second weakness. I don't have a resting place inside. And third weakness is, the person is whimsical in his own notions. His notions are not okay. His buddhi is not anugrihita, not touched by any saint, so that it is not cultured to think properly. His conclusions are wrong. He has his own way to think. So first weakness, Kam, Krodh, Abhiman. He mentally is obsessed by certain things. Obsessed means your thinking doesn't cross some blockage. Attachment means you can't think more than that. You are wrong, but you still can't accept. You have made a lot of walls inside. There's a bigger world, bigger joy, but you are caught. This is one weakness. Second is not having sufficient faith. Little faith doesn't work, I told you here. Like somebody loves you little, that will not work. He has to love you a lot. Then only it will work. Then he will be happy upon you. Once in a year, if he loves you and says, I love you, it doesn't work. He has to say every day. And third thing was, he has his own self-cooked ideas. Nowhere Gita comes, nowhere Ramayana comes, nowhere Guru comes. Nothing he has, no background. He has his own style, own ways. Own things are there. All of a sudden you don't know what he thinks. So what I was talking in the beginning, one who does not have these three weaknesses, the love of a person, to love the God is the biggest strength of a person. And when I say loving the God, please understand that. There is because through this love he can get everything. When I read Bhagavatam, I am surprised. I said, kya baat hai? One who is the God of hundreds of cosmoses, he is appearing as a human being. In front of Devaki ji, he is offering namaskar to Devaki ji. Batao. Just imagine, Bhagwan Krishna, you saw yesterday. And not one day, every day morning. क्या बात है. To Vasudeva ji and Devaki ji, he, not that he did standing namaskar like that. Not wireless namaskar. He used to take out his crown, give it to his sevak, kneel down, put his head at the feet. क्या था देवकी में भाई ऐसा? And all Rishi Munis were offering namaskar to Lord Krishna. They all knew he is Bhagavan. And they used to offer pranam to Devaki then. What was in her? When we love God, I'll come to the portion of loving. Loving means you control somebody by your love. And everybody wants to control somebody. This is a big problem. But it wants to control without loving. One girl went to Swami Abhedananda. She said, when I'm getting married, how to control my husband? He said, best way to control is get controlled by him. And then he said, अगर अपने पति को तुम वश में करना चाहती हो तो उसके कान पकड़ो और उसके जवान पकड़ लो. If you really want to control your husband, I don't know if tips will be any of use or not, but those who are seeing, some candidate may be there. So to catch the ears and to catch the tongue, understood? What? Catch ear means talk something beautifully, give honor, give love. And catch the tongue means please cook and give something good. Don't cook something which he feels how unfortunate I am. Better if I observe fast. And say something beautifully, because the way to enter into the heart is only two ways, either through ear or through mouth. फिर से सुन लो. Way to enter into your heart is not through eyes. It has to enter through ears and through the mouth. When I'm saying that loving is the biggest strength, अब भगवान आ जाते हैं सामने. How is it possible? And when Bhagwan comes, it is not that when Bhagwan came, he came with a desire. When Bhagwan Krishna was standing in front of Devaki, it was not mere Bhagwan standing. He used to say, Ma, what can I do for you? Tell me, mother, what is your wish today? And when Devaki said anything, Bhagwan Krishna, you tell me about that Yuga story. How Varaha avatar took place. I mean, imagine one who had become Bhagwan Varaha. He is telling about Varaha avatar. When somebody is offered in front of you, his money is his knowledge is his. अब इतनी पावर कहाँ से? You are after one few $1 million or few million rupees or few big house and going outside, but you have whole Brahmand in front of you now. Arjun only said, Shishyastayam shadimam tvam prapannam. Did he knew that Bhagwan will keep on telling Gita? Arjun had no idea that I will have to hear or I will be honored to hear whole Bhagavad Gita. He only said, Shishyastam, I am your disciple, please. Shadimam means rule me. And Bhagwan forget about Mahabharata. He said, chup raho sab log. Mahabharata, I will get it done fast, don't worry. Let me teach Arjun Gita. And he is teaching Gita and so comfortably. In Gita you will never feel that either Arjun is in a hurry or Bhagavan is in a hurry. Both are so comfortable. Sanyasam karmanam Krishna punaryogam cha shamsasi yachreya etayo ekam tanme bruhi sunishitam. अरे लड़ाई करने आई कि सब संन्यास के बारे में बात करने आई यार. अभी तक क्या कर रहे थे? इस क्वेश्चन पहले पूछना चाहिए था. Talk is not about which astra to use with whom. Nothing about the war. About dhyan yoga. बताओ. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasi sthita. The elephants are making the sound, trumpet of elephant is going on, horse are neighing and people are running, taking their swords and dhanush baan is going on. यहाँ पे कह रहे हैं yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasi sthita. How to concentrate? I am always saying, how did Arjun concentrate also? Here I have to put 4 vows to concentrate. If I have prachan outside, which I had, they see the tree, the bird. The Rishi Muni, you hear that they were having the ashram in life was there inside the tree, beneath the tree. I also tried somewhere. I am chanting and some bird is people are seeing the bird. Then I wondered how Rishi Muni were functioning. Then I discovered my people must be having more concentration. Here the bird aa gaya, usko dekhiye, somebody is passing, then they do namaskar also. Hey, what is this? And there Arjun surrounded by big battlefield. Chariots are there, elephant must be making noise also, horses are making noise also. 18 chapters are going, Bhagwan ka chup ho yaar, हमारा अर्जुन हम उसको समझा रहे हैं कोई हमारे बीच में तबंग है. Keep quiet. क्यों? How come? Because he had that God. God is in the world is one thing, and you have God is another thing. ठीक है? I am Swamiji is one thing, but I have Swamiji with me is another thing. I hope you see the difference. Gurudev is existing is one thing, but I can approach him at any time. I can ask him anything is one other thing. There is a total ocean of difference between the two. I can talk to him, I can laugh with him, I can get scolding from him, I can bask in his grace, that is another thing. So God is existing. That existing God is not of help. The possessive God is required. And that possessive God comes when one love is there. That alone is the strength of a person. And then that God comes in a form of a human being. You heard yesterday how he went, he offered namaskar to his elders. He touched the hand of the one who were his colleagues. Remember that? And to one who were very young, they offered namaskar. And everybody was having the God which is their God. I can see this watch is mine. Why? Because any time I want it is with me. Your watch is not mine. When you are sitting in front of me, I can ask you, okay, what is the time? But if you are not in front of me, I cannot claim your watch, give me your watch. I cannot say. Even if I say give me or you will give me, then we also will think, oh, I took away his watch. I think he must be thinking he has no watch. But my watch is there. Any time I can play with it. See, I can play with it. I can put it in this hand. I can put it in my right hand. I can keep it in my table. I can give it to somebody. I won't. I can give it to somebody. This Ishwar is required. Whom I can talk to him. And this Ishwar comes only by the power of. Hello? The Ananda love is required for that Ishwar. And that power of loving God is in us. This is what I am saying. This is a very big strength we have. I am not talking about liking. Liking the world is the biggest weakness. Anybody's weakness is because he likes somebody. Like, you understand? Huh? Liking and disliking somebody? No. You become super sensitive to somebody. Sometimes your teeth has cavity and you take something cold and you will have lot of sensitivity here. If you have managed to had ऐसा हुआ, some cavity is there and you take ice cream etc. or some ice etc. Something is numb or I don't want to have. When you are liking somebody of the world, then you are too much response you are giving and too much response you are expecting. You are over attending to something or somebody and you want too much attention or responses and conducive response from somebody. 7 o'clock I talked, again I'll talk at 9 o'clock. Again I want to see you. I was telling you, there's a pressure built inside. How are you? I did not see you. I didn't talk to you. What did you do? There's a pressure developed. This is not love. Or dislike is there, then also you're super sensitive to somebody. Why is it like that? Why he saw me like that? When I was walking, why he saw me like that? I did namaskar. He also did namaskar. Then he didn't talk. But he talked. But why he talked like that? I don't want to talk to him. Who is he to talk to me? I don't want to talk to him. Why is he talking? A little thing has, opened up what is called can of worms. That day also he was doing like that. 5 years also he was like that. I think the moment he was born, he should have been beaten by the nurse. Then only he would have been okay too. But today he is like that. I don't know why he is like that. Who told him? I think his mother is also like that. Father is also like that. His dada is also like that. Whole family is mad. You go out of proportion. You overthink. You mentally overreact. You over-respond. You over-ask. You over-attend. You over-love. This is, and it's not, you over-expect after that. And this is over and over, your life is over. This is ordinary person work. This is not loving. Every day I'll call my son. He's in America. Okay, let me see how are you. Hey, put on the video only. Video only you are seeing. Some people just call me with the video on. And I never take such calls. And if I am meditating, what is there? Please see. You can call me simply, then you can say, can I put on the video? ये क्या बात है भाई? सीधे वीडियो ही ऑन कर दिया. Anyway, still I have to see my son. I have to talk to my daughter. Every day I have to talk to her. At least she is okay. Don't worry. Before talking to her, she's okay. Before talking to you, she was okay. Keep quiet now. You over-attend, overfeed, overreact, over-talk, over-concern, over-worry. Everything is too much. This is not loving. This is our weaknesses. All weakness means uncontrolled thought in some area. You become uncontrolled is your weakness. Weakness of a person is that you lose control to the extent that you damage yourself and damage others. You have made yourself weakness of somebody and somebody else is your weakness now. Somebody loses control because of you. And because of somebody, you are crossing your limits and crossing the limits of the dharma also sometimes. You are not worthy of anything when you are weak. Weak person is not applicable person. He cannot be. He cannot do something bigger. The capacity to do higher is lost in his life. And what is the strength of the person? The strength of the person is that he has Lord. And now I'll come back to the point. Which point? What is the meaning of loving God? We think it's loving God. अरे चुप और कोई solution ही नहीं है यहाँ पे. Every solution will give many problems. If you think only marriage is my solution, then marriage solution will be there. That solution has many problems. You think, no, job is my solution. Job you go and you say after job there is another problems. There is nothing called last solution in this world. Every solution is name of hundreds of problems. Hidden problem. Only you are seeing the wrapper of those problems called solution. It is not a solution. It's a maya that it is showing a solution there. So when I say the strength of the human being is that it can love God, it means what? It means Ishwar is already there. Ishwar will be available for knowledge, for fearlessness, for dharma. That available Ishwar. फिर से बोल दें. First was for knowledge. Second was for dharma. And third was for love. Fourth is that he is available to be loved. You have someone whom you can talk to love and express yourself. Our problem is that we have no one to whom I can express my heart out. And if you express somebody of your heart every day, he'll run away. Because he already has lot of problem. He already has problem. अब क्या करोगे? One person called a phone operator. Phone operator said, "Bhai, what is the problem?" He said, "I am crying." Other phone operator from the company called. What happened? In last 2 months, your bills have reduced. Whole night you were talking earlier. And now last 2 months you are not talking at all in the night. He said, you know the girl whom I was talking to. And he started crying. That boy, to the phone operator, he started crying. He said, "What happened?" He said, the girl whom I was lugging so much, she got married. Therefore I'm crying so much. He said, "Oh, sorry, please forgive me. I should not have asked this question." He said, "No, but she got married to me." Here, whatever you are asking for a solution. It's an apparent solution. It is a big problem in the wombs are there. With lot of effort, you thought it is a so-called solution. But it is not a solution, it is another. I was happier before this solution rather. This solution has brought more problem for me. There is only one thing which can give you solution without problem, that is the love of the God. And in that love of the God is security, in the love of the God is, knowledge, in the love of the God is dharma, in the love of the God is your lovable. And that God is available, whom you can possess and say, "Yes, please come to me." Like Bhishma Pitama said, "Pratikshatam." Please stay till I leave my body. That right he had. Why? Because he had love. Nobody, you cannot say to neighbor, "Please stay for me." To your son, daughter, you may say, "Please stay till I come here." How much adhikar was there? Whom you have a right. That means you are always right in front of him. Don't let that person give you right. If you are wrong in front of anybody, he can't give you right. You have lost his right if you are wrong. No, and teacher has right over the student because why? Because he was right. He taught rightly. He taught wrongly, then he won't have a right. And any student who has really served, he has gained right over the teacher. And therefore Bhishma Pitama could exert his right, "Please stay till I..." He didn't say, "If you want, you can stay." He didn't use that language. This available God, who's talkable God, lovable God, knowledgeable God, who gives me knowledge when I want, like Arjuna is there. Supposing Bhagavan Krishna was not there, and somebody else was the charioteer, and Arjuna said, I don't feel like fighting. Siddhanti mama gatrani mukham cha parishishyati. Mukham cha parishishyati. In my mouth there are ulcers. In my mouth has dried up. Ve patuscha sharire me rom harshascha Gandivam sranstate hastat tvakchaya paridayache dayate nacha shaknum avasthato paramati. The other charioteer would have said, okay, chalo, वापस चलते हैं फिर. हम पकोला पीते हैं, एलोवेरा था, एलोवेरा लेते हैं. ले चलते वापस. But we need knowledge all the time. And therefore Bhagavan said, come on, Klabhyam isma kama partha. Naitat tvai upapadyate kshudram hridaya dorbalyam tyakta tushta parantapa. Bhagavan gave scolding actually. Every shlok was said in a different tone. Don't think it was said in the same tone. Well, Arjun, 1 year you were Virhannala. Eunuch you were there. Still you are behaving like that. That has not gone. He touched his sensitive point. Klebhyam asmakama partha. Naitat, this is looking good. See, everybody is watching you. You are in the limelight. Shudram hridaya dorbalyam. What is this small heart? I won't cry. Are you crying? You should do crying there. How? You battlefield, you are crying. 12 years you practiced for this day only. Shana mani chahiye Arjun tumko. Arjun said, okay, bhai, let me. Guru nahatvahi mahanubhavam shrayo bhoktum bhaiksham abhiyanat. And then Bhagavan changed his mind. You know what Bhagavan did? Put Shraddha. I told you, Bhagavan gives Vishwas. Arpanya dosho pahatas svabhavaha. Then he said, Shishyasteham. And then Bhagavan said, Tamu acharishi keshaha. Prahasanniva bharata. He laughed badly. Prakarshanasan. And if he held it. Like sometimes you hold, when I say something, you feel like laughing. Senayor ubhayor madhe. Then he said, why he said? Ashocyanan vashochastam. If Bhagavan was not his, why will he teach? Why didn't he give teaching to Yudhishthira and give teaching to others also? Why he didn't talk to everybody? They had not loved him. Loving means availability for dharma, availability for knowledge, availability for talking. There is only one final solution. But how to love that God? But if I don't see God, Swamiji, how can I love that God? Acha? What you see? Money. Acha? How much your salary? I'll tell you later. You see? Yes. What do you see? Hard cash. No, it goes to the bank. I get a SMS or a message that this much money. If somebody deposits, you get some message or not? You can get a message. You can ask them to send the message. So they have automatic system. It will come to you that 40,000 is deposited. Sure. You see. The joy in seeing the bank account. Why? Hard work. 10 hours I work. Oh. Then you see. So what are the steps? Your desire. You worked a lot, then you put effort. 8 hours you gave. Before that you studied for 20 years to get a degree. Then you are working for 8 hours every day. Then you get this handsome salary. How long you give for God? To see something, 3 things are required. First is tivrichha. Second is dirghakalin karma. And third is with karma. I want to see something. 3 things. What was first? Ichha. Then second was karma is required. You desire, you require after that, you do actions and not any action. Required actions. Acha? And third thing, for a long time, then you will be, maybe you may get a job where you have a salary. Right? I want a very good wife. Achha, everybody wants, nobody gets so easily. Only ichha is there. Why? You have karma, quota is there, punya is required. Punya is required. From the past birth, punya is required. Many jeev are there, bhai. Ladaku badaku bahut jeev hai. And if I want a good wife, so the karma is required of the past birth's karma. So past birth's good karma consolidated as a good wife. Acha? Some pari has come, some angel has come, some devi has come in your eyes. But that devi you have paid heavy for that. It's not free of cost. The last birth you have done a lot of good action. Maybe babuja, jab, nan, you have given honor to others. You have done seva of your parents. Then ghani bhoot roop of that desire got converted into this. Who knows cooking, who knows his teaching, who knows his smiling, who knows how to talk, who never fights, who has never anger, he has never mood. Almost impossible to get. But because your actions were so big, therefore, and you are glorious to introduce in the society when you go in the party, etc., you can introduce, she is my wife. Actions are not good. Supposing actions are not good. Ichha is tivra. Bhagwan has brought some ladaku some fighter kind of wife, moody kind of wife. Face is also hexagonal. By other it is circular or elliptical, but this is hexagonal, like this. I made tea for you. You did not need it. You talk from, I'm talking wrongly. It's not that wife talking, your actions are talking now. Here people don't talk, your actions rebound. Whole situation is a reflection of your action from all sides. You're not getting the food, then you are getting your actions. But I desire a good wife. Who doesn't desire? Who doesn't desire? ये पता नहीं कहाँ से मंत्र आ गई एक. ये वाइफ है कि मंत्रा है यार? Everywhere hatching conspiracy, hunched back. Nothing she cooks. All the time she's cooking in the mind only. ये तो आप पे एक्शन आ गया. I can't take her anywhere. She talks so badly. I avoid her taking in the parties. First to introduce her is I get insulted. People say you are no match. It's like a black and white TV. वो तो इच्छा के अनुरूप कर्म करो आप. बोले हमारे गुरु नहीं आए. इच्छा हो कर्म भी हो, and do विहित कर्म for a long time. If somebody has money, he had desire, number one. Number two, what was the number two? He did actions, this birth and last birth both combined to give the money. Last birth actions, karma also were in favor. This birth's karma also were in favor. Then he got a job. Job you cannot search. It will come to you. Automatically you will know, okay, this person has come. You will get a notice. What is it called? Appointment letter. You must have got appointment letter for this school. You didn't try very hard. Am I right? No? It came to you. For a long time. Then you get something. And bigger salary, bigger job, something bigger you want. More actions are required. And longer time are required. ठीक है? You want a guru? Oh, तो बहुत ही बड़ा कर्म चाहिए. One birth कर्म, वो many पुंज बिनु मिले ही न संता. Guru is not because of one birth action and two birth action you got it. You desire of a guru, but you have to have lot of good actions to get somebody in front of you. Acharyavan purusho veda. Acharyad ek prapya vidya. It is not that I thought and I got it Guru. Aisa nahi milega. You can get some person whose name is Guru at the most. But you won't get somebody. Or I want a good husband. Aisa nahi milega. Shravan Somvar karo tum. Never you fast. Whole Shravan is past. Never you fasted. One meal also you never dropped. You never skipped. You never skipped one meal also. Unless when the stomach was upset, then only you didn't come on the kitchen. But that has no punya. That has nothing to do with fasting. Arey bhai, you do Shivji's puja, you do good action, you please your parent, do namaskar every day, do pranam 5 times a day, 10 times a day, speak sweetly, offer good action, feed the elders. Then 1, 2 verse, when you do, then in third birth, maybe second birth, fourth birth, then you get somebody like Dev Purush will come in your life. Who will be your husband? Who will be very happy, very smart, very sweet speaking, take you in foreign countries. He will be rich also. Only son. Maybe mother-in-law may not be close. So such coincidences will not so easily happen. Or if she is there, she will be very conducive to you, This is your punya punch. ऐसे थोड़ी नहीं मिल जाएगा कि I just donated yesterday 500 rand, today I should get a husband. ऐसे नहीं मिलेगा यहाँ पे. Bigger things you want, bigger इच्छा, bigger action and longer time you require. Then that paroksh vastu, which is not my, becomes pratyaksh and becomes mine. This is the law. Money is there. Money is not a problem. But his money is not mine. Many husbands are very good, but they are not mine. That won't help. Well, I saw a very good wife, but she is not mine. No, then what won't help? Anybody, if somebody has to serve you, it has to be your, you can possess that. You can claim that. And nobody else will claim that husband. And this will happen. And if you go to God, इच्छा is required. Second, 8 घंटे लगाते हो ना ऑफिस में आप. Morning 8 to evening, what is it? 4 or 5? 4, 5, 8 hours I think, including lunch. Including lunch 8 hours. America, etc. it is more. Night they study, night universities are there. In the America. यहाँ ईश्वर को कितना टाइम देते हैं? How long we do for jap? Half an hour, that too we are falling. That too Ramayana Parayana, I fell on Ramayana Parayana. I don't know which page was I was. Mala has fallen. Half an hour also we don't do. And that ichha is also mandichha, not a tivrichha. Ati mandichha. You want Bhagavan. If he comes, I will think. It's like that. When I don't want his company, when I don't want his presence, when I don't want him only, how can my problems get solved? These people of Dwarka were those jivas who had tivrichha, dirghakalin, vihid karm, only that one karm, to see God around their eyes. Which God? Who gives knowledge, who gives dharma, who gives love, who gives everything. Unless that God is my goal, our solutions won't be there. बोले सुनिए भगवान हमसे बात ही नहीं करते. आप बात करते हैं क्या? Did you try to talk to him? Did you try to own him? Do you talk to somebody? Everybody, do you talk? Somebody goes on the road and asks me, Swamiji, please come. I have to talk to you. Okay. No, I think you come tomorrow. This is my busy time. Okay, what time? Morning 10 o'clock. Okay, how long? What you want to talk? 10 minutes. 10 minutes only. I want to talk for 2 hours. Arey bhai, come for 10 minutes. We'll see after that. My desire will be there to talk for 2 hours. One who never saw me, never gave anything, never wished me, My desire will be there to talk to him for 2 hours. I want a guidance from you. How can I guide you? Please tell and explain to my son. Arey bhai, you don't know me. You don't come to me. There is no desire in me to talk to you. More than 10 hours, 10 minutes. Kyun ji? And to other person, supposing he loves a lot, and whole life somebody said, he said, no, I want to talk to you. When? Evening? No. But it's lunchtime. Forget about lunch. Tell me. Tell me what you want. Tell me right away. I will do it. Is it not the same formula goes there? If in front of Dhruv ji, Bhagwan Vishnu came, who touched his cheeks with his conch, it was accident. कुछ दिया नहीं, कुछ लिया नहीं, संबंध बन जाएगा किसी से. I am not given you anything, not taken anything, not served, not made happy. Why will you be available? Why will God be available? Unavailable God is called problem in life. When your God is not available to solve you, to give you knowledge, to give you money, to give you power, to give you the strength, that is called problem of your life. You are feeling helpless because you don't have certain things which you want urgently, and you know nobody can give me now, including God. Why? God is not giving you. Why? Why will God give? You have no relation. You don't have that intense relation. And therefore I say problem will not be solved. You think this is my solution is there. I am getting married, I am getting a solution. Acha. I think my son is coming and he'll be a solution. Okay, let him come. So here these people had solution called the God. Let me now go ahead. Can I go ahead? Go ahead. What is that? So Yudhishthir ji was ruling everybody. Why Prahlad ji's solution was Bhagwan Vishnu? You read Prahlad ji's. Every day, hours he was worshipping. Hours he was thinking about Lord. And we, 9 hours, 10 hours we give to the office and family and cooking. I am cooking Rajma, I am cooking Phalana, I am cooking Dikana. For my son I am cooking this noodle. For God what you cook? This much kheer can you make every day? This much. I am dropping my son. I am picking up my son. Do you go to the temple also to see your God somewhere? For his tomorrow is his school, I am going for his school bag. Although he doesn't pass, but still I'll give him the book. Did you go and see the clothes of the God also? संबंध ऐसे बनता है क्या? When that God is there, he sees everything. And then it is said here, please see, 4th shlok, 12th chapter. Nispraha sarva kamebhyah Krishna padabja sevaya. Underline that. Yudhishthir ji, by serving the feet of God means? Whatever he was doing, he was thinking, by my action, may Lord come closer to my life. I know nobody can give me that solution that I want. I know that I have nobody else. He got dispassionate. Dispassion is only when you have a lot of passion for God. Without passion for God, you can't have dispassion from the world. If girl has totally forgotten her father, mother, and brother, indicates, bolo bhaiya, indicates that the husband is too much loving, or she must too much. I have no time. अरे राखी तो बांध के जाओ. At least come in the राखी बहनी और बहना क्या बोलोगे? Come for the Rakhi? Mummy, I'm totally busy. I'm too sorry. I cannot come this year. I'll come. I've couriered the Rakhi. I'm sending e-Rakhi. What is e-Rakhi? Rakhi on email I have sent, there is something, it will tung 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 tung, it will open that and automatically Aarti will be done, all in the screen. And you just do like that and automatically shade of Rakhi will be there, it is e-Rakhi. And the boy should transfer the money by ear. then it is complete. ये बड़ी चालाकी की बात है भाई. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. He was so much loving the God. Very beautiful character is there. Whole earth was under his control. Whom Lord is happy, what is not, only he will give. And it is written here, 6th slok. Ati jahur mudam ragya kshuditasya athetare. And lot of bhog samagri was there in front of Yudhishthira. Wine was there, women were there, good food was there, military was there, people were there, whole administration was there. Full of, we don't know also what's the meaning of luxury sometimes. We can't picturize also. Like beggar doesn't know what's the meaning of wonderful 7-star hotels food. Yudhishthira was surrounded by everything. But what is written here? He didn't like anything. As the hungry person doesn't like anything because Mukunda Manasa, other than Bhagavan Krishna, nothing appeared good to him. When you have a joy of higher, automatically you get so soaked. You said, what is a small choice? If you have joy of meditation, supposing, you will do something that you have to sit for meditation. If you have joy for satsang, you will, supposing marriage is there, you will go to satsang after the marriage and come in the satsang will suit, etc. From here only I'll go. When love of Lord is there, you become very possessive, very hungry. You don't bother about any other things. I don't want anything. ये क्या सुख हमको देगा? ये क्या सुख? One who serves the Guru, his joy of serving the Guru is bigger than the joy of serving your ahankar. If you have the joy of serving the teacher, we used to see with Gurudev. The joy of touching the feet of Gurudev itself was as if you got moksha. And supposing he saw me and he touched me and he asked me, how are you? That life is made, what to say now. Then I have to come in my house and dance for some time. What happened? Gurudev touched me today. Gurudev hugged me today. Gurudev was eating something and he gave me straight away. And he told to me, don't give to anybody else. That was very important. Eat in front of me. जिसको गुरु भक्ति का मजा मिल गया, जिनके हृदय हरि नाम बसे, तिन और का नाम लिया न लिया, जिन मात पिता की सेवा करी, तिन तीरथ बरत किया न किया, जिनके द्वारे पर गंगा बहे, तिन कूप का नीर पिया न पिया. If you have chanted Lord's name and you got joy from it, what is that? Sitting in the temple and attending Aarti and taking prasad, this joy in standing in the marriage and taking a plate and waiting for your turn. And in that buffet system, buffalo system, where whole thing is mixed up. You took dal, in that gulab jamun came out. Everything was so, it was dahi bada, it was jalebi, all got so confused there. Here you go and Jai Bhagwan, Jai Bholenath, Jai Bhagwan. The deeper joy if you want, and the pervasive joy you want, there is no comparison of joy of the devotee and of the samsari. Samsari's joy is very flickering joy, full of sorrows. I got the joy of son. Then you have worry about son. Here you sing Bhagavan is my son. You close your eyes and you start thinking about Lord. That Lord is now just sitting in the lap of Yashodaji. He is very simple. Small Bhagavan. And Yashodaji is making the God sleep. And all of a sudden he wakes up. He said, Ma. He said, what happened? It is night, sleep. Ma, what happened? That long-haired Krishna, that big-eyed Krishna. Ma, sleep. Imagine the joy of Yashodaji. All gopis are standing. And he gets up. Butter. Arey, this is not the time to eat. Sleep. Tomorrow morning. Now he gets up. Chalo, अब इनको butter खिला दो. He's telling me some story. अब story. If you are hearing this, and there he said, Ma, what is that? This is the moon. What is this moon? No, this is a big butter ball. Lo. Ma, I want that. Lo. Wide awake after that. His Purnima is going on. Now she is making another story. Thinking about Lord. Thinking about your Ishta. Thinking about Bhagavan. And closing your eyes and going deep inside. So much so that you don't experience time. And after you open the eyes, lot of good food, good samman. Yudhishthir's eyes were there only. He couldn't forget. Those who drink, I have no experience, but those who drink in the night sufficiently, I think morning also they have some, what is it called, hangover. Hang up or hangover? Hangover is there. Morning also, there is some hangover. They are also in that mood. And they go to the office. Not at that time they are not drunk, but you can see out that this person is not 100%. Similarly, there's a nasha, mad is there. What happened? What happened? Sometimes you sleep very nicely, and when you get up, and then you see the puff type, you come out. You can make it out. And you walk sometimes. After doing puja, after doing jap, there is some nasha of that. There is some addiction of that. Puja is over. Kya hua? Puja is over. Kayana vacha manasa indriya, you have said, but still I can't forget that. Arey, your work is remaining. I'm doing it. Don't scream. Shout. You are in another world. When you go too deep inside, you don't want to come out. Somebody is praising my baad mein. Hari gun gao, Hari naam gao. क्या गा रहे हैं आप? अरे, what are you singing? अनंत आनंद हरि नाम रे, हरि गुण गाओ, हरि नाम गाओ. How are you feeling? Be with me. What were you doing in puja? I can't tell you. No, please tell me. Please. Don't tell it to anybody. Please tell me. Today I was pressing his feet. Oh, then what happened? What happened? Tell. As I was pressing the feet, I felt he was putting his hand on my head. I just held his feet and just kept my head on his thighs. I was resting. I got everything of this world. It's not imagination. Bhagavan comes to give rest. Bhagavan eats. I told you, na, that story. One person was doing Mansik Puja one day. Mentally he used to do puja. One day he was doing Mansik Puja and he was preparing kheer for Bhagwan, mentally. And sugar was less in his box, in his house box. Only 3 spoonfuls sugar. He forgot that I am doing Mansik Puja. He only put 1 because he thought 2 I have to use for my milk, etc. He forgot. And with miserness he put half sugar in Bhagwan's puja. And the moment he put half sugar, Bhagwan gave 1 slap. 1 slap he got. He got up. He said, Bhagwan, you are putting less sugar. You don't know I take more sugar. I am a butter eater and mishri eater. Sharam nahi aati tumko? You are putting less sugar in me. You are protecting for your morning tea and morning milk. He said, Bhagwan, every day I was putting so much sugar, never you came. Bhagwan said, today you had a pain in putting sugar. It become a reality. Moment you give any bhav with pain, it becomes a reality for me. When you had a pain, it was not a mental thing, it became something real for me. Yudhishthira was experiencing that pain. You know what was the pain? I could not give you more joy. And when he came out, I have to serve more. How can I give you more? Acha, tell me. You want to give joy to Bhagwan and you want to give joy to yourself. Both is not possible. Bhog and Ishwar is not possible. His attention was only one when he saw everybody. He said, how I can? Krishna is coming or not in Hastinapur? Any news you have brought? His chariot is coming? He said, no. No? Then he went to his puja room. He said, Bhagwan, I have done some mistake, you are not coming. Outside, people are standing with lot of gifts. Yudhishthira Maharaj ki jai, Yudhishthira Maharaj ki jai, jai. He had one question, is Krishna happy? Yudhishthira Maharaj ki jai. Tell me, his thirst was something. That is what made him different. He went out in the world not to enjoy the world, but to discover where is my God. What I have done that he is not coming. Let me go. Arjun, come here. I think you go to Dwarka now and find out what happened. I'm getting no news about him. One who protected in Lakshagara, where he is gone? How is he? We didn't go out we go out with the thirst of ego. We go out to get identity of our ego. I want to see the person whom I liked, or a person whom I don't like, I don't want to see him. I don't go out in the world to find out where is my God. How can I do something so that he comes to me, closer to me? I cannot tolerate distance between me and God. Like a good disciple cannot tolerate distance between him and the teacher. What has happened to him? He can give me poverty, I don't mind. Yudhishthira's character was great. Then he said, okay, I'm going to meditate. Tell me, this is called Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. This world is not a bhog center. This is meant to find out where is God. How is God? When is he coming to see you? Why he is not coming? Why is the delay from his side? Why I am delaying? Who is there? How will he reveal his Leela? What is bhakti? What is dispassion? This world is meant to get these answers of this question. To get the answer of the questions related to God is the purpose of the world. Not how I can get bigger in front of my eye. How I can get more respect. How you can honor me. How I can get more money. How my family can grow. How my child can get married. How my daughter can get married. How my son can get married. How I can put myself more stronger in front of you. Arey, ye tum ghatiya aadmi. You are third class person. This is the goal of the world. This world belongs to God and His writ will run everywhere. Ram king chahai soi hoi, kare anyatas nahi koi. This world is meant to be thirsty about God, not about your ego's satisfaction. Pitai ho jayegi phir. World will beat you black and blue and throw you back. All sad people are ego-battered people. Their ego has been battered badly by the world. This world was not meant to seek your own identity. This world is to make bigger identity of the God in my heart. I have my question, kya ho gaya? What wrong I have done, Bhagwan? And if I am doing wrong, please tell me. And if I am doing wrong, please help me. Please get me some help. One more day has passed. One more night has passed. Every day and night are passing. Dinya minya usahya prata shishir basanto punarayata. But I never saw you also. Never got a glimpse of you also. Why? Where is that peace? Where is that meditation gone? I am thirsty for you. I cannot live like that. I cannot live like that forever. You better take my life. So when Yudhishthir was surrounded by dance, surrounded by parties, his eyes were searching somewhere. Beautiful. He never saw the worldly object of enjoyment. His eyes went here and there. Arjun used to come close to him. He said, Bhaiya, I will go and find out where is Krishna. And I'll take him to you. I'll bring him to you. He said, Arjun, let this continue. My time is over now. I don't want to interact more than what is required. I want to spend my time. Again he went to his puja room. This was the schedule of Mahatma Yudhishthir. Got my point. We use world as an ego pampering station. As dislike satisfying and कुछ नहीं होता मार पीट करके वापस आ जाएंगे कुछ दिन में सुखी दुखी मिलेगा. This world will give you sorrows, anger, frustration, depression, suppression if you go for bhog, and if you go for discovering God, oh, you are so happy. No situation is heavy for you. Why? Because God is taking, no? What is heavy for me? I don't want. Why? God is for me. After that, it is written that Ashwathama had shot arrow on Uttara's womb, and Bhagwan took avatar. Remember that story? Uttara had prayed to God, Lord Krishna, Pahi Pahi Mahayogin, Dev Dev Jagatpate, Nanyam Purusham Pashe. So here it is written, Nanyam. See? Matur Garbhagato Viraha. 12th chapter. Which shlok? 7th shlok. Matur Garbhagato Viraha Satada Bhrugunandana Dadarsha Purusham Kanchit Dayamano Astra Tejasa. Bhagwan entered. Where? Uttara's womb. He could have protected just like that. He could have just protected, made one kavach around Parikshit. Over. It is written there. He became Angusht Matra Purusha. Like a thumbs. And there Parikshit ji saw. You know what he saw? There is somebody. Angusht Matra. There is one small. My brother is there. Because both are Sahodar. Sahodar means in the same womb. with kundal, etc. Kundal and crown. And apich darshan, very beautiful. Who? Lord Krishna. Shyamam. Shyamam means dark colored. Tadid vasam. He was shining like lightning, the clothes. Long arms, four arms. And he was gada panim. And he was having that gada. Gada means the mace. And paribhramantam ulkabham brahmayantam. And using and going like that, picturizing that or not? A small Parikshit with the birthday suit. He was still there in the womb of the mother. And Bhagavan taking a small form. Kya karma hoga bhai inka? Huh? What action he has done? I told you nothing comes without a cost. Bhagavan is coming and going all around like this, and this baby boy, he was just seeing like that. That means for a long time, he was seeing that God, which yogis are not able to see after lifelong tapasyas also. If somebody has darshan of God in the dream also, he comes and tells me. It's a big issue for him, big thing for him. And he saw that. And very beautiful form, apich darshan. Charming in appearance. Tell me why. Ichha, karma, sadhana, jap, puja. This jeev must have prayed, oh God, there should be a situation so that I see, any time I see you, I just see you, like Bali asked for Vaman Bhagavan. Are you seeing? Paribhramantam. Uttara didn't have that darshan. Uttara had sakshat darshan. Acha, he is not going to have darshan of Bhagavan Krishna in front of his eyes, outside. He will hear the stories. This is what I am saying, power of bhakti. God becomes available to give knowledge, to give love, to give protection. You cannot trust your mind. You cannot trust your dharma. That I am very dharmic. No, you can drop the dharma at any time. He was there. What a jeev. And now tell me what will happen. He was born now. Who? Parikshit. Moment he was born, this habit of being like this doesn't go. This habit contained lifelong. Parikshit ka ityasau. 10 shlok. He was saying, where has he gone? Parikshit. And he saw, where is he? Where is he? So first he saw, who is he? When he was inside. And when he came out, then he was still searching. This searching eyes, this searching mind is called loving mind. When you love somebody, in the world also, you keep on searching, when will he come? Where is he? How is he? Is he okay? Can I talk to him? Can I watch him? Can I just write to him something? I want a contact. This desire to be contacted is the sign of loving. I don't want to be out of touch. I don't want to be non-contactable. This Parikshit ji came out, who had such a big contact. And now, where Bhagavan went away? Where Bhagavan went away when he came out? Tell me why. He didn't go away. He went to his heart. That as he grew up, he started sharing this. Then when he shared this, and tell me, for him, Meditation was very easy. Any time he got little time, he used to close his eyes. Rather, he was waiting to meditate. When your day passes very fast and blissfully in the remembrance of God, then you are a spiritually evolved person. You don't carry your day and struggle in your day. You don't struggle in your jap. You don't struggle in your puja. You don't struggle in your meditation. They saw these boys meditating. Yudhishthir called all the Brahmanas. He said, "Bhai, do jat sanskar, etc." They did sanskar. He called astrologers. He said, "Come, tell about what is his child." Tamuchur brahmanas tushtaha. Oh, my dear Brahman. Oh, Yudhishthir ji. You know, this boy was not in the fate of you Pandavas. He would have been killed by Ashwatthama. But rato va anugraharthaya. Rato va anugraharthaya. Rato means he has been given. He has been gifted. By whom? By Krishna. Because he wanted to show your love to you. You know, he's a gifted child. He's a gifted orator. He's a gifted singer. Some things are not human-made. Best of something is not human-made. I think morning I was telling. Vishnuna, Prabha Vishnu. He is a manifestation of thirst of Lord Krishna. And Yudhishthir, what you had missed, he will complete it. Yudhishthir beamed with joy. He said, "Achha, you will have to leave and go to Himalayas and you have to go to Swarg, etc. He will not have to go anywhere." He said, "But what is his nature?" He said, "He was the Brahman Bhakt like Ram, follower of his words like Bhagwan Ram. Like son of Dushyant Bharat, he will be brave. Like ocean, he will be deep. Like earth, he will be tolerant. Like mother, father, he will be accommodating everybody. Like patience, he will be like Bali. He will be magnanimous like Ranti Deva. Only one problem." Yudhishthir's smiling face stopped smiling. He said, "What happened?" He said, "His end will be with a curse." Why but Brahman by? But because of that curse only, he will attain moksha. So it is not a curse, it is a blessings. Because of whom whole world will be benefited. Because of him, world will get something greatest, which you could not give, he will give. And he will not have to go to Himalayas and wander from place to place and go for Swargarohan and then go towards Swarga, etc. He will straight away get moksha. Right away, Jivan Mukti he will be there. He will not be having Kram Mukti. He will have Jivan Mukti here only. He is the manifestation of love of Lord Krishna to you. That is the start of Parikshitji's character. This is called Adhikari's Kant, first canto. I told you, when God loves, you don't know what He will give. There's infinite is in giving also. First He protected him, then he went inside the womb, then he had devotion. Devotion was in Parikshit's mind. After getting out, he'll be ruling very well. And even while going out of the world, he will give this to us. "5,000 years back, we are here." This is the beauty. After Yudhishthirji heard, he said, "I am going." He went into meditation. He just started thinking about Lord Bhagavan Krishna. You know why? He said, Bhagavan, as much as you could love me, I could never love you. My love was very small in comparison to your love. Anyway, we'll see more tomorrow.